But of course, we've got the top 5 things that you need to know. Kyle, what's number 1?
Number 1 is Exodus. Exodus is a cryptocurrency wallet. We've covered them many times in the past. Why? Because they did a $75 million Reg A Plus, sold equity in their company that now trades on T0. And so Exodus has done something interesting in announcing they are doing a $2 million share buyback of those liquid tokens. So the price has been kind of going up and down as the liquidity rate has been pretty mixed in terms of the depth. And so because of that, they're actually going to be buying back up to $2 million in shares and up to $55 a share on a per share value. So this is a very interesting method of providing some additional liquidity for their trading asset.
Indeed, Kyle. In fact, JP Richardson, the CEO, said that actually he believes in the Treasury's expansion of the company and the so forth growth in the industry, and their revenue is the reason why they're so confident in the company and why they're making the repurchase.
$150 million in liquid assets too, by the way.
No joke. Number 2, Tokeny is helping out a company called Integra move their security token from Ethereum to Polygon. Now, Polygon is a more lesser known security token blockchain, but here we are seeing a $28 billion company move its security token over. So that is definitely no small feat there, and that's a peer-to-peer traded token supposedly. So who knows what kind of activity is going on there, but definitely goes to show you. In fact, the CEO of Tokeny, Luke Flemplin, he actually said that the reason for this is to show also that you can save on transaction fees compared to a blockchain like Ethereum, and specifically security tokens, they're not tied to any specific blockchain upon issuance. Clearly this move shows that you can move to a different blockchain without a huge problem. If a $28 billion company out of Malaysia can do it, so can you.
Multi-chain assets are the future. Moving into number 3, we've got the Connecticut jury, which came out and found that a specific set of crypto products are not securities. And this is the first U.S. case law that actually sets precedent on whether a crypto asset is or is not a security. We've talked about how the SEC has the Howey test and some of these other tests that they use to try to determine whether an asset or an investment is a security or if it's something else. And this is the first case in which we've seen crypto falling into the commodities standpoint. The jury found that the tokens offered provided value that was actively rewarded to those shareholders as opposed to passive income. And because of that, they did not see it as a security.
That's big news. Definitely something worth diving into another time. Moving on to number 4, we've got some more legislative requests from the government, this time from the U.S. Treasury Department and from President Joe Biden himself, calling for legislation around stable coins and CBDCs. Specifically stable coins, there's billions of dollars now in tokenized digital dollars that are being used all around in this economy, in this digital economy. And now it looks like Congress and the White House, they both, and the U.S. Treasury Department have all now called for the legislation. And on top of it off, the SEC wants to govern all of it and regulate it. So we'll see where all of this goes, because certainly this is heating for some kind of action. In fact, we've noted that the central bank digital currency launched in China previously, it now has over 140 million e-yuan accounts registered in just something over like a year and a half. That's crazy. That's almost half the population of the U.S.
It's just going to force the hand of regulators here inside of the country. We'll have to see what's happening. We'll keep you updated here first. And number 5, to close out our top 5, we've got Thailand. The oldest bank in Thailand, SCP, paid $536 million for a 51% stake in the largest cryptocurrency exchange in Thailand, known as Bitkub. So this is a big deal. An institutional bank, certainly the largest in Thailand, getting involved in the crypto space. They see the writing on the wall.
That's the old guard moving into the new world. I love to see it. Now let's get on to the rest of the industry news with Jessica.